A lot of people say that having your own startup is like being your own boss. I don't agree with it. I feel that having your own startup is like being your own employee. But I would want your thoughts on it. More conceptually, the thoughts on bootstrapping your way up, having no one to actually answer to, but yet having the ownership of the full responsibility. So the whole thought around bootstrapping a startup and this notion of being your own boss.
No, being your own boss is a wrong thing that glamorizes the entrepreneurship per se. Okay, you are your own boss, you are your own peon, you are your own infrastructure guy, you are your own process guy, you are everything. So it is at a time you are wearing different hats. For example, when I say that when a computer goes down, as a startup I cannot afford an infrastructure guy. So that person, a developer sitting somewhere, will call me in the middle of whatever I am doing to say, sir, the computer has gone down.
Correct.
Right? And I should have an answer to that question, otherwise the productivity suffers. So keep the glamour out of it, but I would absolutely say it is an enjoyable journey doing your own business. Because though you are not answerable to anybody, but you are answerable to somebody. Right? Even if you are answerable to yourself, there is a literally a sword, or sword would be too harsh, but there is some pressure on you. You have to be able to generate enough revenue to do salary at the end of the month.
Correct.
Yahan pe when you were working, somebody else did your salary. He processed your salary, and that salary amount one fine day appeared in your account. But now you have to ensure that by 31st you have collected enough funds that the salary of all your employees are done. Otherwise, you will create a dissatisfaction within your developers. So these are the things that you have to look at, right? You should be ready to be the operations guy, the finance guy, the technical guy, the subject matter guy, everything, when you are running your own business. But at the end of the day, if you have that in you, then you're going to enjoy this journey. Absolutely, believe me, enjoy this journey. This is entrepreneurship is, as they say, not for the faint-hearted. Then you will have to put in that effort and be ready to wear different hats. And another thing that is very important is keep the ego aside. Very, very important that if your developer comes and tells you that my machine is not working, you cannot say, boss, I am not answerable. I am answerable. So if your ego, you have to get it out, put it in a dustbin and ensure that it never comes out. Right? Though it is your venture, you are not a consultant. You are running a company. Right? So that is amazingly important. Like, what do you do when your client calls? There is no customer support. You cannot afford a customer support. The customer only knows you, and he will only call you. So these are the things that if you cannot do, you should not create a business. Then you are well off running your own, doing a job. There are fantastic jobs available, and there are a lot of good entrepreneurs like me who give freedom to their employees also.